Filling the arc. Whether it's a virtual arc of data transmission right past the halosphere, or an iron mountain carved out, made into an arc, or a bunch of 2-liter recycled pop bottles, the plastic ones, tied together into a massive fucking raft. And then you hollow out the inside and put your water in there to protect against radiations and whatnot, and drink it, and your food supplies, and well, you name it. And the outer layers they could just abrade away, like say, who knows what. I mean, who can afford a nuclear submarine these days? Okay, yeah, I know. Germany's just signed a deal to sell Israel 4 more to make their fleet 6. And don't ask me what a tiny country with a shoreline like that needs with a bunch of nuclear-powered ballistic missile, ballistic torpedo, hypersonic ballistic torpedo, nuclear mine, and all nuclear armed, basically. What the hell does a tiny little coastline need with 6 nuclear submarines? What are they gonna make a fence? Like nose to fin, nose to fin, nose to fin, nose to fin, and that's it. Well, you gotta smash through these nuclear submarines physically to actually, like a ship net in World War II. Like, what the fuck kind of horse shit? How, as a Canadian taxable payer, former, I'm not going to do taxable income anymore because I can't support murder. How much of my fucking dollars went to supporting this nonsense? Whether it's hijacked NATO dollars that I had to pay as a Canadian taxable payer, how many? What the fuck is going on? Hold it. Just forget about Iran. Okay, you guys don't like my natural common unifying threats. So here's the thing. Okay, here's the thing. Forget Iran. Small fucking potatoes. You wanna fund your arms race? Well, I choose Israel. Yes, far more ripe for the propaganda and creating the Cold War over. They've got real nukes. 600 of them. Satellite launch capability proven, tested, works. Cyber electronic control of most of the key programs in all the NATO, and who knows where else. Hey, there you go. You wanted a natural common unifying threat. We recognize that's the only way you could indent and in servitude all the tax holes, or whatever you call the subjected slaves in your area. Come on, Brian! Hey. I'm just not even going to say anymore. Not a peep. That's all I need to say. Fuck Syria and Iran. Your new common unifying threat to make a indentured servitude Cold War Act 3 over is not the war on terrorism. It's now the nuclear arsenal of Israel. Don't hurt any of the peaceful people there. I mean, other than the fact that to build your fucking crap tech and then sell it to your enemy, and that's taxpayers subsidized and whatnot, is hurting everyone. That money was meant for greater things like healthcare, education, sustainable development, things that would get us to Star Trek sustainability, continuance of species kind of mission. The only continuance of species I see being objectified here is an inanimate corporate statute, i.e. a collection of them, a community of them that's called the industrial military complex, including the bureaucracy that ties and sharecrops off of the slaves. Get with it. You don't want the natural one? You're going to get that anyhow, but you're not going to meet it. So, there you go. Don't hurt peaceful people of Israel. One reason only to harm another. They're coming at you. You can't escape their harm. And you have to harm them to disable their harm. Only fucking excuse. It's not that difficult. Okay? Sentience for idiots. Yeah! You're lucky. Cindy's having her semi-annual thingy. You wouldn't have liked her version.